Good day from Huis Ten Bosch. I am glad to be back. Now that I've been here once, I have a better understanding of what and kind of what the lay of the land is here. Today though, want to try some new food, want to try some rides. Hopefully it's not too crazy as far as the waits go, and I'd like to try and stay until nighttime. We'll see if we can do that. This hotel is still just the coolest thing to see as we're coming off the train walking towards the park. I was looking at prices for the hotels. They have, I think, 5 or 6 different hotels here at Huis Ten Bosch, and on the weekends they're significantly more expensive. Showing 9 to 10, but then also 9 to 9. Not entirely sure which one's actually today's hours. I wanted to point out something real quick that I got wrong last time. I thought that the 3 and 5 were multi-day passes, but that's actually coming in later in the day. So if you come after 3 p.m., it costs less, or you can come after 5 p.m. So some people might just come at night for the lights. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of the adult annual passes, which is about $220, a little less. Getting an annual pass was actually really easy. They have you do it on like an iPad, and they can change the language simple. And even get to choose your color, and they put your face on there. Turns out because I live in the Nagasaki prefecture, you get 30,000 yen off. So this was only 190,000 yen for this annual pass. This is probably the best Halloween bear I've ever seen. Look how adorable that little hat is. Here's the entrance to the Canal Cruise, and if you take a look, it's just a standard Canal Cruise, but they got a time for it up until 6. Because at night, look at this. This is from 6:15 to 9:45 at night. That is amazing. There's 2 main paths you can take once you get in the park, but it's just so difficult not to take a left and go down the Windmill Flower Road. I do not know what's up with these houses across the river. You can see there's a whole bunch of them going all the way back there. They look like actual houses. I don't know if people really live there or what. It didn't show up as a hotel. We're going to continue down the path, but I'm noticing on the left, there's 2 windmills a lot further out that way. They don't seem to be operating. I have never seen a vehicle quite like this. Wonder Wheels. We'll start off in Attraction Town because I would like to see the waits on some of these rides, especially VR King. Looking on the website, that actually looks really cool. I like these little ice cream guys they have here for Halloween. More of that culture blending. You've got your European buildings and streets, and then you have Happy Popcorn. They do have green tea ice cream though, and I definitely would like to try that. We have VR King. Says it's a 90-minute wait. We cannot get into the center square area because they are busy making this all happen. Last weekend, these were just frames for the trees. Now you can see they're actually completed for the most part with the outside, and they're building all these little shacks here. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. And here's the sign for it. 11.1, sun, start. I keep seeing these special Huis Ten Bosch nano blocks, and I'm tempted to get them. I hear music over in this building. Kind of want to see what's going on. Well, that was easily the most unbelievable drum show I've ever seen. It was insane. There was like 5 guys just going wild with it. It was almost like acrobatic too. They were jumping all over the place, and then there was like a middle part where they came out with the flute and did a singing number. But that was just an incredible show. Unfortunately, I couldn't film or show any of it, but if you come to Huis Ten Bosch, highly recommend that drum show. Look at this one in the middle. It's a sausage wrapped around in between the bun. Finding something else new, just walking down the streets, if you come this way to the right, you have these wild colored buildings and chairs, furniture. This is all going to be part of the new area called Fantascity of Lights, I believe that's how it's pronounced. But that's going to be opening sometime in the future. This is where the new Fantascity of Lights section will be. It looks like it's going to be all back through here, all around, just through these back streets. There's a dome though, not sure what's going to be in that thing. You can see groups are about to go out on the kayaks. That is not included with the annual pass. At Disney you need to watch out for the railroad tracks when you're walking, but here you have these little, I guess they're drainage sections. Sometimes they can catch you by surprise. You can see there's already groups kayaking. Once you get inside this park though, it has the best area music. There's one of the transport buses. Luckily, those are included with annual passes because this park is huge. Look at how cute this little chocolate box is. They have different sizes, different styles. These sponge cakes also look pretty tempting. I like that box, it's so fancy. And it is ranking #1. I will absolutely be getting some kind of sweets this time, like a box of candy or cakes or something, because it all just looks so good, and that's what they sell most of in the store. There's a huge outdoor show area here, food booths and drinks and music. Look at this ridiculous kebab you can get for 2,550 yen. That's a $25 stick right there. This surprised me. Walking from out here, I look to the right and they have like a whole indoor mall here. Wonder how far it goes. What is this? It's some kind of music thing, I can tell that much. It looks incredibly old. Why does no other theme park have massage chairs in the park? I must resist the games, even though this one has this little duck character with his buddy, which appears to be like an egg. And you can see in some of these toys, they're under a blanket of bacon. It's funny that in a country where guns are illegal, you could at least get a pistol fan. See, on the backside, there's a fan. Look at all of these bottles of wine. This is a very popular spot. Maybe it's wine tasting? It just keeps going. Look how they stack them all. This is indeed all wine tasting, and it's pretty awesome because here on this board, they show you which wines go best with which plates. We're in line for VR King. Not 100% sure what this is, other than it's a coaster where you have to wear VR. I don't know what the theme is. It said it's an 80-minute wait, but I want to know what it is. This is funny though. They give you this like thing to put over your eyes for the VR headset. Along the wall they have a wild looking coaster. I don't know if this is what we're going to actually physically be doing or what this will be in the VR. Down here as well, just keeps going. Looks like this is the coaster. It's showing a city here in this video. Alright, just got off VR King. There was like an 80-minute wait for it. It wasn't great. It was kind of like a Disney Quest quality ride. You get on a coaster basically, and I think maybe it does like a little loop or something, but it's not intense at all. It almost feels like you're just kind of moving around, and it was blurry the whole time for me, no matter how much I focused the thing. So I think VR at home is better in just a chair. You got these photo spots set up here at this sweets restaurant thing called Sweet Love. I stopped in the store real quick because these cakes look amazing. I actually just bought this chocolate fondue and this one here. In a lot of the photos at night, it shows the tower here like waterfall, and you'll see it came down through here. But it looks like they're setting it up. There's guys working on it, so maybe it's just for the holiday season. What's neat about this area back here is this is actually Hotel Europe. I always thought it was kind of decorative at first, but it's a real hotel, one of the many here at Huis Ten Bosch. Back here in the harbor section, they have a bunch of these little cutouts for one piece where you could take pictures. This one's pretty cool. We'll take a step inside this Porcelain Museum they have. Look at the size of these. How loud would that be if it broke? This room is amazing. So much porcelain. They even use it up there all around the top. This is wild. Got a teriyaki pineapple burger here. I feel like it's gonna be messy, so we'll see. I didn't point it out, but here's where I got the burger from, and it was okay. Nothing special, but it was alright. Back near the canal, underneath Hotel Europe, you have a bunch of restaurants here. Tons of these twisting machines, but there's like 2 random fish tanks here. There's a little fish in it. Not really sure why. Here's a closer look at this string of lights. It goes from here all the way to the other end of the building. It's amazing. The sun is almost set, so I'm really hoping we'll see this whole place lit up real soon. Funny to see they're not Japanese. This little food and wine festival they have is really awesome. The band's been walking around and now they're back over here. Checking out the wine store, which is right here next to the festival outside. I must say, these smoked sardines with the chili oil actually look really good. This is pretty amazing. It's like a wine dispenser. So whatever bottle they have displayed in there, you can get right from the tap. Pretty awesome too that Huis Ten Bosch has their own selection of wine as well. It is officially nighttime, and here's kind of a good central area. That looks amazing. Definitely have to check that out. Here's the art garden, and you can see the sea of water right there. And then that's going to cascade off of it, and they'll do like a projection on the main tower. For now, we'll head back to the harbor. Here's a look at Amsterdam Square. You can see they actually have a show going on right there. So many lights. Every single tree, too. The other reason we're heading back towards the harbor section is, one, it's near the back of the park, but two, there was those pumpkins I saw last time, and it was like a pumpkin Halloween trail. Not really a whole bunch going on here at the harbor, so we're gonna head back towards where the pumpkin trail is. Just as I suspected, let's go ahead and walk the pumpkin trail. It's a pretty narrow path, and there isn't a one-way entrance. You can go either way through this. Getting grim grinning ghost vibes. Pumpkins are everywhere. There's a skeleton and a bench up here. Another Jack Skellington shaped jack-o'-lantern. Looks like we're almost to the end. Well, not end of the trail, but like the center point. There's like a gazebo with even more jack-o'-lanterns and some kind of video playing. They're everywhere around here. It's a pretty cool effect here. They have like a screen up and they're displaying ghosts on it. We're approaching the end, at least from the way we came out, and to the right is the palace, Huis Ten Bosch. Looks like they've got trees lit. Here's a look at the palace at night. If they're doing any projection show, it might be for Christmas, I would guess, because there's nothing going on tonight. Here's a street view of the pumpkin walk. Now let's get back to the main area of the park. Something that confused me at first, but to get here over at the harbor, from inside the park, you can just walk on over. It's no big deal. But when you walk back this way, you have to present your ticket. Reason being is this whole area isn't actually technically inside Huis Ten Bosch. So if you're staying, for example, at the Watermark Hotel, you can come through all this area, the one-piece restaurant, store, all these shops as well. You're not actually inside the park. So this is considered a park entrance. Here is the lights under the water. Let's check out the art garden. I'll tell you what, it looks so much better at night. This is amazing. It's so great that you can walk through this illuminated garden. However, the big maze right ahead is not lit right now. Not very sure why. Neither are these archways. You can see there's tons of lights around them. Take a look at these buildings. I like how the styling's a little different. It's more like solid bars of light. It's interesting to me that they sell flowers here. This whole store just sells various types of plants and flowers. Back in Attraction Town, here is Umbrella Street at night. It looks amazing. I must say, by what I'm seeing so far, this park is probably the best at night compared to any others I've seen, even Disney. You know, Disney at night is always better than during the day. However, the dramatic difference you get from this place and how huge it is and all the details they're putting in these lights every night is incredible. Even the robot thing is lit up at night. It seems like here near Amsterdam Square, they've kind of set up for Halloween because they got projections, music, jack-o'-lanterns. Music just started and the lights are doing things and water appeared. I believe it's because the boat is going to be coming through any minute. Now, I've actually got a glass of the Huis Ten Bosch wine. It's really good. I may even get a bottle on the way out, but it's just so cool that they have this like food and wine event, almost like at any other theme park. And they have a lot of special products and things to go with it. They've got this special cake here, which is part of the Harvest Festival. Looks pretty good. Don't know what it is though. Just saw this display of the cake, but check out the box. It's like a pop-up. How cool is that? Never seen anything like this. It's a rotating display case. That one does it as well. I like that the Ferris wheel is pretending to be a windmill. You're not fooling anyone. On the way out, over here by the windmills, sure enough, they have a nighttime water show. You can see the boat back there too. You can see everyone crowds around to check it out. The line's actually not that long for the evening boat ride. They have so many options for the cakes, I don't even know which one to get. I mean, this one looks pretty awesome, but at the same time, this one is a variety pack. It looks like it has the sweet beans, green tea, and then regular cake flavor. I might have to go with that. I'm gonna go with this sandwich cookie box too, because one, the cookies look delicious, but look at that box. That is so cool. All right, that is gonna do it from Huis Ten Bosch today. Fantastic day overall. Got to do a lot. Only did one ride, VR King, which was a little disappointing, but the drum show definitely made up for it. Didn't eat that much, only got like the burger, but I did buy a lot of stuff. I got the nano blocks, I got a puzzle, I got the some snacks, some cake, so definitely can't wait to come back again. Highly recommend this place if you're out near Sasebo, Japan. It is, after all, Japan's largest theme park. So, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.